Hi everyone, welcome to the channel and welcome to the 30-day yoga challenge. So exciting. So today is day 1 of the challenge and it's called Begin. So get into something comfortable, grab your mat, or if you don't have a mat, the floor is perfectly fine, and come and join me in our first session. Okay everyone, let's start by lying down on the mat, okay? Excuse the squeaky floor. So from here, just lie down with your arms out by your side, palms facing up. And here you can just close your eyes and just focus on your breathing. And for now, just go with the natural rhythm of your breath. While you're here, just set some intentions for yourself. Forget about anything that's happened before this moment, anything that's going to happen throughout the day. And just be present here on your mat. This space is for you, this time is for you. And when you're ready, just with the help of your hands, bring yourself up to an easy seated position. Any way that's comfortable for you. You can have your right leg in front or your left leg, just whatever feels natural to you. And we're just going to warm up the body a little bit, just get it moving. And we're just going to see how we go. Nothing too strenuous or overexerting today. This is a very calm, beginner kind of class. So from here, we're just going to start stretching out our side body and warming up the spine. Okay, so we're going to inhale, raise our arms. And as you exhale, plant the right hand down to the side and take a nice little stretch up the left side body here. And try not to collapse forward, try and keep the chest nice and open. And even try and open your chest up to the ceiling. And if you want more stretch, just walk the fingers out to the right and then go for a nice deeper side stretch. And try and keep your bum on the floor. A couple of breaths here. One more inhale. And as you exhale, rise up, lifting your right arm up again to meet the left. Exhale down to the left this time and bend over to get a nice stretch in the right side of your body this time. And again, keeping your chest nice and open up to the ceiling. Again, if you feel like you need to, walk your left hand out a little bit further. Just get a nice stretch up the side. One more inhale. And exhale, rise up. Bring your left arm up to meet the right. And exhale, lower both back down to the ground. And this time we're going to go for a nice little side twist. So again, inhale. Raise your arms up. And as you exhale, take your left hand over to your right knee. Send your right arm back behind you to the floor. And then as you inhale again, you're going to lift up out of your ribs and then twist as you exhale. And don't have to force this. Don't overdo it. This is just some nice warming stretches we're doing, so don't force yourself into a twist. Just go to where your body naturally will sit. That's great. exhale. And your next inhale, you're going to raise up again. So come back to neutral position. So inhale, raise your arms up. And as you exhale, we're going to go to the other side now. So placing your right hand on your left knee and your left hand into the ground behind you. Just give it a nice gentle stretch this way. And again, don't try and force it too much, just so you're feeling something. Just a gentle twist. And last time on your inhale, raise your arms back up. And as you exhale, just lower the hands back down to the ground again. So from here, we're just going to shift our weight forward, place our hands down onto the mat, and we're going to come into tabletop position. And from here, just with your own breath, just start to just move, and just, you may feel that you need to twist and turn a certain way just to get your hips moving a wee bit more, on your wrists, in your arms, just anything that feels good. Just with a natural movement. You might want to come to cobra and then shift it back. Child's pose. So from here, we're just going to sit back down to child's pose. Just get this feeling. So stretch your arms out in front of you. And try and get your sit bone back down to your feet. And you just want to relax in this pose. At any point in your practice you feel that it's just getting a bit too much or you're getting a bit tired, child's pose is the position you want to come to when you just want to have a little breath, have a little rest. So just raise your fingers up on your fingertips, and you'll get a nice stretch down your back. Okay. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And on your next inhale, we're just going to walk our hands over to the right hand side. Oh, we've got a little friend here today. And exhale, you'll feel a nice stretch up the left hand side again. Come do yoga with us. This is Gizmo. Oh, there's one to bite me now. Nope. Not playtime. We're doing yoga time. Okay. Inhale, come over to the left hand side. And relax. And ease off. Couple of breaths here. Inhale, come back to the center. When you're ready, just inhale and come back to tabletop. Lovely. So now from here, we're going to untuck the toes, and then you're going to send your hips up to the ceiling, pushing your heels back and down to downward dog. So inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to push back and just pedal out here. It's our first downward dog. So just what feels good. Just pedal out. You can take a generous bend and then stretch, bend, and stretch. Up on your tiptoes, back down. If you can get your feet flat on the ground, that's great. Just whatever feels good to you. This is your practice, okay? So just go with what your body tells you. Twist it out a bit. Here we go. Lovely. Nice. Come back to child's pose. Downward dog can always be a bit of a scary position if you've never done yoga before. But you'll soon learn to love it. Okay, and the next inhale, rise to tabletop. And then you stand here a bit, just take a couple of breaths. As you inhale, untuck the toes. Exhale, push back to downward dog. And just hold here for a couple of breaths, just to get used to it again. And if you need to, keep a bend in your knees. And then just think about pushing your hip bones, your sit bones up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. Okay, from here, just want to take some baby steps all the way forward to get to your hands. Lovely. Here we go. And then just hang. Just take a hold of your elbows and then take a generous bend in the knees here as well if you need to. And then just let yourself rock side to side. Just relax the head down. You can shake it side to side a bit. Just sway. Nice. If you feel like you want to, just pedal the legs out here too. And if you can't reach the floor, that's absolutely fine. Just rest your hands on your shins instead. And when you're ready, just take a nice bend in your knees and just slowly, slowly roll up to a standing position. So your head is the last thing to come up. Well done. So from here we're going to do a couple of sun salutations just to get the body warm and moving, just to introduce you to them as well if it's your first time doing yoga. So you're just going to stand with your feet slightly hip width apart, and you're just going to roll your shoulders up, back and down. And you don't have to have them like so tense like that. Just keep it relaxed, but just keep your heart space open. Hands down by your side. And just take a couple of breaths here, and you can close your eyes for this if you like, for a couple of breaths. And just stand and just remember your intentions that you set yourself for the day. Just come back to that again. And just when you're ready, you can open your eyes. From here, we're going to inhale and raise our arms up. All the way up and overhead. If you can, bring your hands to touch. If not, here's just fine, straight up. Keep our shoulders relaxed and down. Tummy pulled it in. And just gaze up to the ceiling for a minute. A couple of breaths here. Just feel how your body feels. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed on your feet. And you're going to exhale and fold all the way forward, all the way down. And again, if you can touch the floor with your legs straight and your back straight, that's great. If you feel like you can't, Take a bend in your knees as long as your back's straight. Just bend your knees if you need to. And then just take a couple of breaths here as well, just to see how this feels for you. Just to work out what your body's saying to you. As you inhale, you're going to halfway lift. So if you need to, bring your hands to your shins or even to your thighs. And just keep a nice straight line in your back from your neck, your head, your neck and your back. Just feel that nice stretch and straighten your legs. And you should feel a nice stretch down your hamstrings here as well. And as you exhale, plant your hands to the ground. And here we're just going to step back with both legs to a high plank. And while you're here, keep your shoulders rounded at the top. Your bum slightly lower down. You want to keep a nice straight line between your head, neck, your back to your heels. Think about pushing your heels back, further back, and your crown out to the top. Nice and straight. If this feels too much to you, come to your knees. That's absolutely fine here too. And then from here, we're going to exhale and lower to Chaturanga. Now, again, if you struggle to do this from plank, drop to your knees and then focus on keeping your elbows tight against your sides as you lower down. So from here, we're just going to inhale and rise to upward facing dog. Exhale, I'm just going to push back to downward facing dog. Just hold here for a few breaths. Head out the legs if you need to. As you inhale, you're going to rise up on your toes. And exhale, step your legs to meet your hands. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale to rise. And exhale, lower your hands back down to your sides. So we're going to do that again. We'll speed it up this time. So again, stand with your feet side, hip width apart. Chest open, heart open, head up, hands by your side. We're going to inhale, rise. And exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step or jump it back to high plank. Inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to lower down. Inhale, rise. And as we exhale, back to down dog. And again, hold for a few breaths. And again, it's okay to bend your knees here. Just focus on pushing your hips up to the ceiling. Make sure the weight is evenly distributed around your knuckles and outside of your hand. Middle fingers facing forward, pointing straight ahead. Shoulders back and down. That's it. Inhale, rise up. And you can baby step or big step forward to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise. And exhale, lower. One more time. When you're ready, inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank. Inhale, just to get your position. And as you exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, back down to downward facing dog. And again, a couple of breaths here. Fantastic. We're going to inhale, jump or step it forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees and rise. And exhale, hands down to your heart center. Relax. So again, when you're ready, we're just going to inhale, rise. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Head, chest up, back straight. Exhale, plant hands and step back to high plank. And from here, just drop your knees down. Take them wide and just fall back into child's pose. You can take a couple of breaths here just to relax. When you're ready, rise up and just take your legs to one side or the other and just come round to a nice seated position. From there. Oh, so well done. So from here, just stretch your legs out in front of you. To sit on your sit bones. Just adjust yourself. If you find that this doesn't feel right, you find like your back is slouching back a bit, place a blanket or a cushion of some sort just under your bum just to help elevate you up slightly. Just a bit more comfortable for you. And then from here, we're just going to do some forward fold stretching. So we're going to inhale, raise up our arms. And as you do this, think about lifting yourself up and out of your rib cage. So you almost want to lift up, and then as you exhale, we're going to fold forward. So you're not folding forward from your waist here. You want to fold forward from your hips up and over. Okay, so and exhale. And as you do, just whatever's easy for you to reach. If you can reach your toes, just grab onto them. You're going to head, chest up a bit, stretch your back, and as you exhale again, fold all the way forward. And if your flexibility only allows you to come to here, placing your hands on your shins, that's absolutely fine. Just do what feels right for you and your body. And just focus on getting your elbows down to the floor. And don't focus on getting your head to your legs. You want to think about stretching your head out way out in front of you. So keep your feet flexed. And then just sit here for a couple of breaths. With each inhale and exhale, you just want to go slightly deeper. And your next inhale, just open your head and chest back up. And then if you can, go a little bit further, place your hands on your feet this time. If not, it's fine, just stay where you are and just stretch up just to give yourself a little bit of a release. Inhale, and as you exhale, Again, fold forward. Focus on your elbows falling to the ground, your head stretching out. Feel that nice stretch in your hamstrings and your lower back. So focus on your head going past your toes. You want to elongate your spine. As you inhale, straighten your arms, bring your head, chest up. As you exhale, just release and come back to a nice straight seated position. Right, from here we're going to do some butterfly stretches now, so I'm just going to face you up. From here, bring your legs, your feet together. Again, just use your hands to help adjust where your sit bones go. Bring yourself forward if you need to for a deeper stretch, or just readjust where you are. Here we go. Keep your feet together. Taking your hands and just resting them at your ankles. You don't want to pull yourself too much or pull your feet or legs in. We're just going to rest our hands on our feet here. You're going to inhale straight back, and exhale. You're just going to fold forward as far as you can go, as far as your flexibility allows. And grip onto your toes here if you like, just to help pull you further down. It should give you a nice inner thigh stretch here. And just focus on keeping your back straight. Try not to hunch here at this moment in time. Just like we did with our seated position, you want to think about lifting out of your rib cage. Just bending from your hips and not your waist. Folding over. And here. Just a couple of breaths here. Inhale. Up. And exhale, just release for a bit. Fabulous. And this time, put your feet up like you're reading a book. We're just going to inhale, rise up. And as we exhale, this time you can just bend over, just fold over, round in your spine. Inhale, come back up. So now we're just going to come to lying down on your mat. So here, let's just now relax in Shavasana. You've done a good job for your first sequence this week. So just send your right leg down to the right corner of the mat, and your left leg and foot into the left corner of the mat. If you need to roll up a towel or have a blanket rolled up, or if you do have a bolster, you can place this under your knees if you find this lying like this strains the lower back too much. Just place your palms facing up. Gently close your eyes. Just take a minute just to sink into the floor. Take your breath to its natural rhythm again. Just be aware of relaxing your face. If you're frowning or you find your jaw clenching, just relax it. Feel the weight of your body suddenly become really heavy and just melt into the floor. and your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to your breath. It's okay to have these thoughts in and out of our heads, just acknowledge them and then move them gently along. And then come back to your breathing if that helps, counting your breaths if that helps. Slowly just start to make yourself aware of the sounds around you, the sounds in the distance. Just start to hear these sounds. Just start to bring your attention back to the room that you're in. Listen out for any little creaks, birds tweeting. And just slowly start to become aware of your body again. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes to bring some sensations back to the body. Give your ankles a little twist, rotate them. So with your wrists and ankles. And then stretch your arms up above you, overhead. Stretch your legs down below you. Just give yourself a nice big stretch. Wonderful. And then just give your knees, bend your knees. And just roll on over to your right hand side. Keeping your eyes closed, just enjoy this moment of lying here. The freedom you have just to take a moment for yourself. Just when you're ready, use your left hand to help bring you up to a nice seated position. Again, just keeping your eyes closed or softly focusing on the ground in front of you. Take a couple of breaths here. Bring your hands to your heart center. Just bow your head down. Your thumb. Just while you're here, just give some thanks and gratitude to yourself for showing up today and taking part in this practice. Thanks to your body for letting it move in ways that you didn't know it could move. Perhaps you're new to this. Together, we're just going to rub our palms together really fast to create some heat and energy. When you're ready, just place the warm palms of your hand over your eyes. Just feel that heat and energy. When you're ready, just slowly begin to open your eyes behind your hands. Just let the light seep in through your fingertips. Remove your hands away. Smile. Namaste, everyone.